I'm 45, I'm tired, and I'm done lying to you about Japanese whiskey. It's not magical dragon water. It's distilled grain, and half of it is a ripoff. Here are the 11 bottles we need to have a serious talk about. Put the kids to bed. This is gonna get ugly.
Like, sub, and drop a comment if you're vibing with the content. 11. Yamazaki 12. Mizunara Oak is unique, yes. Profile is great, yes. Best Japanese single malt? Maybe. Worth $250? Fuck no. $150 to $250 plus for a 12-year. Let that sink in.
Japanese whiskey is overrated and overpriced. Hundreds of comments agreeing. I used to be $80 MSRP. Now I'm $250 on secondary. Good whiskey, terrible value. That's me. I'm not bad. I'm just criminally overpriced. Community consensus? Absolutely not worth it at current market. Even people who love me admit it. Prices skyrocket. I become a flex bottle instead of a drinking bottle. Congratulations, you've turned me into Japanese pappy. You're paying $125 markup for Japanese characters on the label. For $250, you could get Springbank 18, Ben Ramak 15, and Kilkerran 12.
All real age statements. All NCF. All better value. Find me at MSRP, around $125, or don't buy me. Stop feeding the secondary market monsters. 10. Hibiki Japanese Harmony. Look at me. I'm beautiful. My bottle won design awards. I photographed perfectly. 7.4 out of 10 quality score. Sounds good, right?
But quality to price ratio 1/5. 1 out of 5. Nice enough, but doesn't justify the price premium. That's the nicest way to say I'm a ripoff. 50% of community? Worth it for occasions. Gateway to Japanese whiskey. Beautiful gift. Other 50%, total ripoff. Overpriced marketing garbage. Buy Taketsuru instead. $80 to $120 now. Was $50 in 2020. That's a 140% increase in 5 years for a no-age statement blend. You know what else is NAS? JW Black. That's $30. Think about that. Community reviews, overpriced marketing masterpiece. That's both compliment and insult. Yes, the marketing is masterful. Yes, you're being played. Blending craftsmanship is real. Quality exists. But at $100, you're paying $40 for whiskey and $60 for the pretty bottle in Suntory's ad budget. Hibiki is the supreme hoodie of whiskey. You're buying brand, not value. Everyone knows it. Everyone admits it. Yet you keep buying it. But it's a gift. So give 'em Nikka from the barrel and save $40. But it's beautiful. So is a car that doesn't run. But it's smooth. So is water. If you find it under 70, grab it. If you're paying 100 plus, you're the mark in the con. Quality to price 1/5 means you're getting 20% value for your money. That's worse than casino odds. 9. Mars 3 plus 25, 28 year. You know what's beautiful about this bottle? Nobody fights about it. $500 to $1,000? Yes, but goes for crazy money now for a reason. 28 years aged between Mars Yamanashi and Kagoshima. Muscat grape and smoked peach notes. Really tasty, scoring 89. Zero controversy. Why? Because if you found it, you already know. If you haven't, you never will. It's the whiskey equivalent of enlightenment. Either you've achieved it or you're still searching. This is investment-grade liquid. Hunt for a pour at a bar if you can. Bottle? Only if you've transcended caring about money. The rest of us will keep our FOMO and move on. Too rare to argue about. Namaste. 8. Shizuoka Mizunara Cask. Oh, you've never heard of Shizuoka? Huh, predictable. Most refined Shizuoka I've tried, 90 points. Mizunara Oak is Japanese innovation using Quercus crispula, native to Hokkaido. Creates sandalwood, incense, coconut notes you can't get from European or American oak. Sweet baby carrots, persimmon, sandalwood, endless butterscotch. That's terroir, darling. That's what happens when you actually understand wood influence instead of just buying whatever Yamazaki tells you to. $150 to $250 and extremely limited. But you wouldn't understand. You're probably still drinking Hibiki thinking it makes you cultured. If you find it, buy it. If you don't understand why, you're not ready. 7. Nikka Miyagikyo Single Malt. Hi, I'm Miyagikyo. You probably forgot I exist.
Kinda light and gets overwhelmed in tastings. That's me. The fruity, floral one nobody remembers. When people do the Nikka trio, I'm always third. But you know what? Try me not in tasting setting because I'm too delicate for comparisons. I'm not bold. I'm not peaty.
I'm elegant and refined, and you're too busy with your oddbag. Let me know below and hit subscribe to stay in the loop. 6. Nikka Yoichi Single Malt. Let's be real, I'm just Japanese Ile cosplay. Made in Hokkaido, trying to recreate Scottish conditions. Peated, coal-fired stills. It's all very notice me, Scotland senpai. $90 to $120, and people can't decide if I'm one in the Nikka line or dead last. Interchangeable with pure malt per some users. That's the kiss of death being called interchangeable. Am I Japanese whiskey trying to be Scottish or Scottish whiskey made in Japan?
Some rank me 1. Some rank me below Taketsuru and Miyagikyo. I don't even know who I am anymore. Really don't make bad product, the Nikka guarantee. But that's damning with faint praise, isn't it? 5. Chichibu Single Cask Releases. Yo, you got Chichibu? Nah, thought so. Best Chichibu I ever had. 90 plus points. 200 to 500 plus if you can find it. Absolute perfect smoothness at 61.4%. That's cask strength that doesn't burn. That's craftsmanship. Independent distillery. Limited releases. Cult following. That's saying a lot from experts. This is show-stopping whiskey.
Half the community. Greatest Japanese whiskey being made. Other half, too expensive and impossible to find. Who cares? But you know what? If you're complaining about availability, you're not the target market. This is for collectors, not you. Cop it if you see it. Flex on Instagram. Live your truth.
4. Mars Shinshu Komagatake Limited Editions. Actually, Mars is 100% Japanese distilled and aged, unlike some brands. Pricey for young whiskey, yes, $150 to $200, but deceivingly complex and beautiful in simplicity. Age statements don't tell the whole story, do they? Really good stuff from this distillery per reviews. Clean, balanced, lightly peated. While you're chasing Yamazaki 12, I'm buying actual craft Japanese whiskey. This is for people who want to explore beyond the big names. If you need Suntory's marketing to tell you what's good, Mars isn't for you. This is hidden gem territory. Support actual Japanese craft distilling. Or don't. More for me. 3. Nikka Taketsuru Pure Malt. We need to talk about Taketsuru's multiple personalities. Black label, discontinued. Fruitier with sherry influence. White label, current, smoky Yoichi influence. Community, split. Might be favorite Nikka versus rough. Wouldn't buy again. Some rank it 1 in Nikka line. Some rank it dead last. It's a blend of Yoichi and Miyagikyo. 2 distillery styles in 1 bottle. Sounds great on paper. In reality, identity crisis. Right up there with From the Barrel, say fans. Interchangeable, say critics. Which is it? Nobody knows. $80 to $100 for what exactly? A whiskey that can't decide what it wants to be. It's the bisexual of Japanese whiskey. Valid, but confusing for everyone involved. Try it. Maybe you'll be one of the chosen ones who gets it. Or maybe you'll join the meh camp. Like, sub, and drop a comment if you're vibing with the content. 2. Hakushu 12, lightly peated Japanese whiskey. Oh, how quaint.
$150 to $200 for mild peat? I've had Islay for breakfast that hits harder. Unique Japanese take on peat, they say. Translation, we were too scared to actually peat it properly. Fresh, herbal, lightly smoky. Profile nobody else has.
Well, yes, because everyone else commits to their peat. Peat lovers? Not peated enough for the price. Beginners? Perfect gateway peat whiskey. You know what's a perfect gateway? Lafroig 10 at $65. Save $100 plus and get actual peat.
Japanese whiskey figured out they could charge premium by doing everything halfway. Like peat, low proof, high price, and you're eating it up. If you find it at MSRP, around $125, maybe. Anything more, you're paying the Japan tax. 1. Nikka from the barrel. I'm the bottle everyone tells you to buy when you ask what Japanese whiskey should I start with. Fantastic and great value per community. Best Japanese whiskey under $100, $70 to $90, 51.4% ABV. Tasty. But here's the thing. Am I actually that good? Or am I just the safe answer?
Some say overhyped by Reddit. Good, not great for the price. Cask strength profile is intense. Not everyone likes it. I'm the Toyota Camry of Japanese whiskey. Reliable. Recommended by everyone. Kind of boring when you really think about it. I'm a great buy, yes.
But am I being recommended because I'm the best? Or because recommending me is safe and nobody will yell at you for it? Buy me. You won't regret it. But you might not remember it either. Enjoyed the video? Smash that like button and sub so you never miss a drop.